LTubers. LTubers. What are LTubers? Is this a LTuber? Is this a LTuber? Are you a LTuber? And why are you naked? And why are all these cameras in my house? And why was 66 afraid of 67? To 67, 68, 69? And why was my channel demonetized? All I did was give the people what they want. All of this will be answered in the history of LTubers. Okay, if you don't know already, my name is FeFe and I'm a LTuber. I know, shocking. The girl who based her career on posting off-brand anime reviews is a LTuber. But what exactly is a LTuber? Well, basic info, it's a LTuber that's lewd. Okay, so you know that. But why did it get so popular so suddenly? To understand the LTuber explosion, you gotta remember what the VTuber world was like in the early days. Think Hololive, Niji-sanji, super high production, super polished, and super well wholesome. Don't get me wrong, I love a good karaoke stream as much as the next person, but the vibe was very much idol culture. VTubing was seen as this pure, almost magical escape. The characters were cute, funny, and family-friendly. Any hint of lewdness was usually just a bit of suggestive fan service, a penny flash here, a boing sound effect there. It was all teasing, no pleasing, you know? The community, in turn, policed this hard. If a VTuber ever thought about stepping out of the idol line, they get ratioed into oblivion and bullied in DMs. Trust me, I know it all too well. Thankfully, I had a few friends in the small indie VTuber scene, friends like Natsume Moe, Calm Dost, and Projekt Melody. If that name sounds familiar, it should. Melody is the OG LTuber. The one who broke the damn internet. Melody didn't just tease, she went all in. Chatterbait streams, explicit content, the whole 9 yards. And she was unapologetic. Her model was incredible, her personality was infectious, and she was completely different from anything anyone had ever seen. She was a VTuber, but she was also a cam girl. She merged two worlds that the internet had kept very, very separate. The reaction? Oh, it was nuclear. You had people losing their minds. This isn't real VTubing. She's ruining the community. Pick up the children. The purists were absolutely furious. But you know what else it had? An absolute tidal wave of support. Her numbers went through the roof. She's proved there was a massive, hungry audience for adult-oriented VTubing. She kicked the door down. She set the furniture on fire and did a sexy dance in the ashes. LTubers owe a lot to her. She personally helped me in my career, and I wouldn't be who I am or know the people I know without her help in those early days. And I'm glad I had friends like her, because holy fuck, the established VTuber community did not take kindly to us. And I mean, they were vicious. Still are. We were accused of cheapening the art form, of being not real VTubers. It was exhausting. You're just trying to have a good time and be yourself, and you have thousands of people screaming at you that you're the reason their perfect, pure hobby is dying. It felt like every day was a battle just to exist. So what happened? How did we go from public enemy #1 to, I don't know where we are, to be honest? A few things. First, the gold rush kinda busted, and that's not supposed to be a funny loot joke. A lot of early LTubers burned out or couldn't keep up with the tech and the hustle. It's not an easy gig. Second, and most importantly, the walls started coming down. The big agencies realized they couldn't just ignore the massive market for lewd content. You saw more and more indie VTubers pushing the boundaries, and eventually, even some corpos started leading into the lewd but not explicit side of things. Think about all the yabai moments, the accidental ASMR, the suggestive jokes that are now a staple of so many channels. The community, I think, just grew up. People realized you could like Hololive and watch a LTuber. It wasn't mutually exclusive. The outrage machine moved on to the next big drama, and we were left to just do our own thing. Now, being a LTuber isn't the scandal it used to be. It's more of a niche, a specific flavor of VTuber that you can seek out. The pioneers like Melody, Cotton, Vexoria, and the rest of us who took the heat in the early days, we carved out a space. We proved that VTubing is a medium, not a genre. It can be whatever the hell you want it to be. What a wholesome video. That's disgusting. Now it's time for the part you really want. Calling out every person who has ever bullied me for being a LTwDtuber. Okay, first it's future FeFe. Hope you enjoyed the video. I promise I will post main channel videos on a more regular basis this year. If you're looking for pictures of me naked, check out my 18+ content over on Fansly. If you want content you can watch in public, I do stream on Twitch and have for like 6 years, as well as a second channel based off that content. Link in the description. Comment below who your favorite LTwDtuber is. Okay, bye. And my mother! The girl who based her career, the girl who based our, bro. Ow. I hit my elbow. I'm not gonna cry. My lips be dry though. Of course I dropped my chapstick. I dropped my chapstick. Sudden panic moment. I was like, am I actually recording on OBS? I am. Thankfully. You're like, busted like my nut. Okay. Bye, I'm doggy. I promise I'll get through this video.